Welcome back to Droffats TV, your home for the biggest stories in the boxing ring. We have a developing situation in Las Vegas that is sending shockwaves through the Cruiserweight division. Just hours ago, the Cruiserweight King, Jai Opetaia, thought he was heading into the historic night at the Meta Apex for Zuffa Boxing 4. Instead, he's found himself in the crosshairs of the IBF once again. The sanctioning body has officially withdrawn its sanctioning for Sunday's bout against Brandon Glanton. The bottom line, if Opetaia steps into the ring, he will be stripped of his IBF world title. Everything seemed to be on track for Opetaia to defend his IBF and Ring Magazine titles while simultaneously competing for the inaugural Zuffa Boxing Championship. But as they say in this business, the devil is in the details. The IBF claims they were initially told the Zuffa title was merely a trophy or a token of recognition. At Friday's press conference, Opetaia and Team Zuffa characterized the bout as a unification. The IBF, Ring, and Zuffa belts were all showcased as equal championships. The IBF does not recognize Zuffa boxing as a legitimate sanctioning body. According to IBF Rule 5H, if a champion participates in an unsanctioned contest, the title is declared vacant immediately, win, lose, or draw. For Jai Opetaia, this feels like a nightmare of deja vu. You'll remember Opetaia was stripped by the IBF once before when he chose to fight Ellis Zorro on the Day of Reckoning card instead of facing his mandatory Maris Breedis. Opetaia has been vocal about his desire to become the undisputed Cruiserweight champion. Ironically, by pursuing the Zuffa belt, he is now losing the very IBF hardware required to reach that goal. The IBF is making it clear they will not be used to validate house titles from emerging promoters. Opetaia told reporters earlier this week that everyone was on the same page, but the IBF's late night statement proves otherwise. Opetaia now faces a brutal choice: pull out of the fight, very unlikely given the Zuffa contract, proceed as planned, beat Glanton, but leave the ring as a former champion with only the Ring Magazine and Zuffa belts to show for it. Is the IBF being too rigid, or is Jai Opetaia making a massive mistake by putting the new Zuffa belt over a world recognized title? This is the second time the IBF has pulled the rug from under him. Is it time for Opetaia to leave the IBF behind for good? That's all I got. Leave your comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe to Droffats TV.